Hey there, it's Claudia. Welcome to or back to For the Love of Four. So, I really got the scrapbooking bug today, and I really wanted to just dive into some older photos. Well, knowing that I'm going to have to get into the classroom soon and teach my students, I knew that wasn't going to be a choice for me today because I really don't have any kits put together. So, instead of actually scrapbooking, I decided I would put a kit together for a full year's worth of photos. So, yes, I am making a scrapbooking kit from my stash for a full year's worth of photos. I know a lot of people on YouTube who make DIY stashes uses one particular paper for inspiration, and I'm going to go ahead and use a partial kit that I got at a sale not too long ago. So, this is what I'm using. Now, I am using multiple different color combos, so not everything that I pick for my stash is going to match this kit. So I'm going to try to keep my color range within these for the most part, but you will see some differences. And I will have everything facing up for what I plan to use. And yes, I do have some double photo papers. So this is all from the Teresa Collins 9 & Co. kit. Excuse me. And I am just spreading this out so you can see, because I am going to attempt to stick the different papers that I plan to use with it in there. And of course, I decided to do this on a dirty desk that is 50% filled, and I'm running out of space to stack things up. So there's the papers. And with this partial kit, what I do have, I have this sheet of alpha stickers and a few label stickers on the bottom. I have these chipboard stickers, a little baggie of different type of sequins, and this little bag of tags that I've never opened, so I actually don't know what is in them. But I will open them for you guys. Nice colors. I love that it has some black in there because I will be pulling in black. Okay, so that's what I have that came with the kit, and I'm just going to put those to the side. I know it's out of frame, but I'm going to be adding a lot to it. So the first thing I grabbed was this Photo Play Rhapsody, I think it's a kit name. You can get this still currently at Hobby Lobby, and I thought a lot of the colors of these stickers would go well. So I'm going to stick that under and put that this way. This is just from Hobby Lobby. It's like a 25 pack of grid paper, and I wanted to add that into the kit. I add one of those because I bought like 4 packs into every kit that I make. Even if it's a pre-made kit, I go ahead and add that sheet because it pretty much goes with any color family. So from that Photo Play kit, I'm using this paper. Again, I have doubles, so for me, I don't really need to worry about turning them over. And I'm going to be placing that right here. I absolutely loved this floral from there. So I'm going to be placing that floral right there. A darker wood grain. This butterfly sheet, and you can see that kind of the teals and the blues match, but it's a little off from the floral print because they are different flowers. And I'm going to be bringing that behind this heart print that I believe is probably out of view. Okay. I know it's going to be super hard to see everything that's on this side, but I will show afterwards. I'm grabbing this piece And I'm going to be placing that right here. This teal kind of whitewashed. This one's a little bright, but I have a specific layout that I want to do, so I wanted to keep this one in there. And I'm bringing that down here, and I will tip you over to see. Bringing it back. I'm going to leave you actually at an angle because you really don't need to see the stickers for right now. And then I really loved this one. And when I scrapbook, I will be scrapbooking it like so. And so I'm going to bring that towards the end. Now, I also pulled a piece of paper from, let me see if I can get the name of it for you. First edition Paradise and Crush, and this is the paper I pulled, and I pulled it for that last photo play. So there you go. Now I also have this pack that I've had forever, ever, and ever, and I decided to go ahead and pull some papers from there. So I have this yellow. It really went with that flower right there. Pulling that in. This teal. And then this green teal. Open this up for you. I really want you to be able to see because these are my main papers that I will be using. And for the most part, they all go really, really well together. So essentially, I am using just 3 different paper packs with one single sheet from another kit. And I'm really staying in the gold family and not jumping into the silvers. So that is my main paper kit. So I am really, really going left with the color combos that I'm putting in, but that's okay. So I'm not going to name all the kits. If there is a manufacturer strip on the bottom, I'll show it. If not, I mean, I pulled way too many papers and I'm probably still going to pull a few more. So I don't quite know all of them or remember all of them. This is from the Now and Then, just a nice yellow. I thought it played really well off of this flower. So I'm bringing that one in there. And I know it's out of frame. I will show you guys the full line that I'm using. I found these 2 partially used from that same collection. So I'm going to slide the partially used ones under here. I don't know how these YouTubers can get all of the papers they choose in one, because I have my camera pretty far up. Now, I believe this was from Maggie Holmes Shine. But of course, there is no manufacturer strips on these. I wanted to bring these in. So I have this craft cross paper that I wanted to bring in. I have this calendar paper. I wanted to go ahead and try to use them as cut aparts. Just going to slide that further in. Well, I'll just put this under the yellow. I have this white and black cross paper to bring in some of those. The black. This flower paper, white and like a darker brown, light gray type. Please excuse the truck noise from outside. They're cleaning my street. And then I really love this kind of ombre yellow into cream paper. Okay. And then I believe this was from an Illustrated Faith pack, but I'm just using these 2 pieces. So I am bringing, the truck is going to pass by again. It's going to get loud. That teal, and then this orange. And then some random papers from throughout my stash. I have about 5 more packs of random papers that I could go through, but I decided that I was going to go ahead and just start off with these, and I will allow myself to go back into my paper once I've utilized these papers. So I have this one. So what happened is I purchased a ton of cut aparts when I thought I might take part in pocket scrapbooking, but that never grabbed the hold, and I ended up having a whole bunch of these. So I have a bunch of sheets that were purchased for the cut apart portion. So instead, I'm going to be utilizing them for the printed side. So I have this wood grain, a lighter one, and I will go through one by one sheet. I'm just kind of putting them in the order that I like. I have this Bo Bunny, and I thought that was really pretty. Ledger paper. You can never go wrong with some ledger paper of any sort. I have some more cut down from a different photo play kit. And so I'm going to be slipping those in next to the Now and Then cut paper. And then this, I believe, I don't know which one this one's from, but it's an Echo Park paper, and I'm just going to use this as an actual cut apart. So I'm going to put that with the calendar in the back because I really liked a lot of the colors that were in it, and I can use it as another form of die cuts. Now this was from another paper pack. I don't know which one it's from. So yeah, they're the cheapy type of paper, but I thought it would go well to bring in some more varying colors. This love paper. Kind of a dark brownish gray paper, or a polka dot. I won't be using this down here, but I love it for teal, so I'm going to actually just stick it in this way. My papers are getting lost. A dark brown polka dot. I'm going to stick them in, and then I'll go ahead and show you the paper, because that would probably be easier. So I'm going to stick the rest of, I'll show you the patterns at least. I'm going to have this one, this flower, teal chevron, craft camera, this craft like different type of ledger papers, this teal, and this kind of off sea green polka dot. So I'll be right back. I'm going to stick those in. Okay, so I'm going to move the stickers to the side so that I can show you a full range of the paper. We're already about 15 minutes in, so it's probably going to be a two-parter. So, as you can see, it's a pretty thick stack. I am hoping to do 40 plus layouts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the paper over and start from the bottom so that you can see this at the end. And I'm going to leave this to the side so that you can kind of get an idea of what I'm going for. Because I know it's probably going to be super duper hard to get a full idea without having them all spread out. But it's a lot of paper, so yeah. I have calendar cut aparts, and then I have this cut apart. I'm going to go through them fairly quickly. kind of stack them a little bit better. Oh wait, no, I'm going backwards. Sorry. I know this one really stands out, but trust me, I have an idea for it. I plan to bring florals in with that one to really kind of tie it in. So for me, it was a lot easier to start off with a partial or full kit to get an idea of the color scheme I was going for, so that I could bring in colors that might seem a little off if you look at the partial kit, but if you can pull pieces together, it helps when you are trying to complete a full year of photos. Like, these colors really don't go together. However, this paper matches a lot of the papers. For example, this right here is from the same kit. They match, but that wood grain goes with this, and that goes with this. So you really can pull things together that may not fully match. Like, this is from a totally different kit, but this orange really nicely goes with that orange flower. And I have a lot of busy patterns because I know that I'll be mixing and matching. And I want to have varying patterns to kind of break up the floral, since I do scrapbook pictures of my son, my husband, and my father. And other guys in our family. Alright, so that was a super duper long video on sharing what paper was in my kit. I'll be back with part 2 that shows you the embellishments that I'll be using. I hope that this was helpful on how to put together a large kit based for paper. And I'll see you soon. Take care.